me small hands. Don't know, and I bloody love them, Poppy. I will not hear a bad word about the small hands or the fact that Amy bought them for me. She knew that I would love those presents, and she was not wrong. The small hands were a very wise investment. I agree. One of my favourite presents ever. They've provided so much content. I love the small hands. And Amy knew I would. So I will not hear a bad word about the small hands. Get the hands out. No. They're down there somewhere. In the midst of important paperwork that I've been filling out all day. Gemma, you're so talented. One of the things I love is how when you sing, you make the phrasing of when you sing sound good. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Just want to say quickly, I'm beyond proud of you. I'm really excited for this music to be released, and you're doing unbelievably amazing. And I appreciate more than anything, genuinely. Always enjoy being with you on the musical journey and can't wait for the rest of it. You're going to smash it. Much love. Thank you, Squish, and thank you, Gemma, for the kind words and the bits. Appreciate you. You actually promised last stream to get the hands out. For anyone in the chat, I'm going to give it to... Shalisa Elizabeth, who's a fairly new person in the chat, but has been very active since they've been here. I'm very glad I've said the name correct, and thank you so much for being so generous. It really does mean the world. I appreciate all forms of support and generosity, and welcome into this wonderful, accepting, and lovely community, and thank you for being here. Thank you for honouring us with your presence. We appreciate you already, Shalisa. And that was from me and from one of the mods, the wonderful Tammy, and from everyone here. So, there you go. Get the hands out. There. Hands are here. I do love them. Feel bad asking for myself, so someone in chat... Well, no. Kate, I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to have you back in chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being wonderful. Much love. I don't like Liverpool, but I like you. I think you're great. I think you're awesome. I think you're one of the most generous and selfless people I've ever come across in my life. So thank you for being awesome. And yeah, don't miss Tammy too much because she's not worth it. I'm only joking, Tammy. Yeah, you said you felt bad asking for one for yourself, but, you know, I don't feel bad chatting to you. So, tough. I know you said you wanted it for someone in the chat. Well, you can refund yourself. There, I've just said nice things. There's nothing you can do about it. Rude. Where is the unmod button? It's right there. Oh, God. What was that? Hi, Abby. How you doing? Have you any pets? I have no pets. I have no pets. Be right back. I need coffee. Good shout. I got a Mackey's job if you want a McFlurry on the house. Hell yeah, Poppy. I'm coming to your McDonald's. It's right here. Points and random. No, Yori, I think you missed it. I went, it's right here. What? You know, it was a, you know. Yeah. When you move out, will you get a dog? No, because I'm going into rented accommodation. So, no. Not for the immediate time being. Ooh, coffee. I agree. Chat. Type of 1 if you like coffee. Type of 2 if you think it tastes like utter dog water. Everyone who's saying 1, you're smart. Everyone who's saying 2, you have a problem. First time chat from viewer M1. We have a poll. Who started a poll? I rate that. I rate that a lot. So you like coffee? No, I do not. This is the thing though, I want to like coffee. I actually want to like it. I want to like tomatoes, I want to like peppers, I want to like mushrooms, and I want to like coffee. I like the smell of it too, Kate. I also like what it can do. I just don't like it, and it's such a shame. I really wish I did. Liv and Rebecca have now migrated onto singing hello to Adele at each other. And I respect it. Hello from the other side, Becca. Must have called 1,000 times, Olive. Yeah, I love tea. I love tea. Tea's great. Do you know what it is for me, chat? And I will be ending soon because I'm tired. I've had a long day and I've got an even longer one tomorrow. No stream tomorrow, people. I know I'm trash. I'm trash at my job, but I have a meeting at 7 with a friend of mine. So yeah, no stream tomorrow. But maybe some over the weekend, because I do need to stream some Foot Champs. Or maybe we start Foot Champs next week. Such a shame. I know, Tammy, such a shame. I can tell you're gutted. I literally forgot what I was going to say. So I need to get out. I had an interview a few weeks ago for offered a job the same day. I had 4 weeks left in my new job and handed my notice 2 weeks ago. Congratulations, Katie. What's your new job, if you don't mind me asking? I am a literal goldfish. I've just, I've been working hard. I've had a few long days. I'm very gutted, and I'll be thinking about it when I'm touring the Greek islands. Wait, you're going to Greece tomorrow? Oh, bring me back a souvenir, please. Please. If I somehow transfer you like £5, will you get me something from Greece? I love when people bring me back things from their adventures, little souvenirs. I think that's so cute. Just out of curiosity, do you still like my username, or do I need to change it? Make the decision. I will never make people change their usernames. That's your identity. If you love it, keep it. But thank you so much for asking for my opinion. And Ian, it's been a horrible day. I'm so sorry, my friend. I love you a hell of a lot. Just whenever you feel down, Ian, I just want you to remember this. Ooh, sweet. I don't want you to have bad days, Ian. I don't want you to have bad days, so stop having them. I know it's not in your control that you're having them, but just stop, please. Because you're awesome, and you should always be happy. And bless me. Oh. Much love to yourself, Ian. So nursery near me, I work in the nursery currently, but the staff and the hours are horrible, so I'm moving to a different nursery and actually like it there. There'll be so many opportunities for me. I think it will impact my career for the better. Amazing, Katie. Amazing. Love the positivity from you. What do you think about school uniform? Julia, I actually am all for school uniform because I think it stops social division. I also think that it's one less thing that insecure bullies can target other people on. I think it just keeps, everyone on a level playing field from an appearance point of view, which hopefully makes everyone respect each other the same mentally and stuff like that as well. I don't like that it strips people of their identity. So that is, kind of counterweighs my argument, but Yeah, Shalisa, I'm just addressing the pros and cons of school uniform. I miss you so much when you're gone. Ian, I'm so sorry. I explained, I don't know if you were here, why I've been gone. I've just been sorting out songwriting stuff and trying to house hunt. It's been a whole fiasco. I'm very, very sorry. Non-gendered uniform, yeah. The thing that I never liked about uniform is that boys had to wear suit trousers and shorts, and girls had to wear, I don't know what they're called, but like tighter trousers or skirts. It's like, why does it fucking matter? As long as we are representing the school, at least let the fit kind of feel a bit like us, I guess. Like they kind of address that in. Yeah, exactly, Shalisa. That's exactly what I said. I think like it just makes people on a level playing field from an attire perspective, which hopefully stops bullying. Yeah. Um. But yeah, sex education kind of addressed it. Yeah, Amy, thank you. In sex education, they addressed the whole. You have to wear uniform, but like girls have to wear it differently to boys. So is it really uniform? Or is it is still kind of school uniform should have, if you have a tie with a certain collar on it, wear the tie how you want it. If you have a shirt, wear the shirt. If you have a blazer, wear the blazer. And then if you need something black at the bottom, wear whatever trousers, whatever shorts, whatever you want. And then school shoes need to fit a certain standard as well. But it's the same standards for everyone. Yeah. There needs to be some ambiguity and uniform to be open to interpretation. I know that the whole premise behind it is, oh, it's setting you up for later life where you'll need to look smart, but there's people in school that are still trying to work out who they are and what they are and stuff like that, and you're saying it's setting you up for later life where you're going to need to conform to the gender stereotype that women will wear skirts in an office and tight trousers and men will wear suit trousers, but 21st century, and not all jobs require suits. Like, just, Amy rocks about in tracky bottoms all the time within her job. Yeah. There's a human named Millie who adores you so much. So could you give her a cute VM because I love her the most? Thank you very much. Thank you, Nur. And thank you to Millie. Congrats on being an AF member today. I do appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you for loving me. No, adoring me. Sorry. Thank you for adoring me. Appreciate you, and thank you to Nur as well. And also to Din. Had a bad couple of weeks, but glad you're back. Din, I'm also glad you're back, and I hope next week is better for you. Mag's in the chat. Mag, how you doing? It's been a while. In my school, there are bathrooms for. Yeah. No comment on that sort of thing, and I think, it's tricky to comment. Tricky to comment on a bathroom situation. I actually think there should be 3 bathrooms for boys, girls, and theys, thems, non-binaries, unsures. But like, I personally don't agree with unisex bathrooms. I think it's a tricky situation because it's lose-lose for everyone that's in them. Because you're either too brazen because you are completely respectful of everyone in there, or you're uncomfortable in there because you're not you've not opened your eyes enough. And I don't know. I just feel like the bathroom is a place where division is still acceptable, because in an ideal world, it wouldn't be a men's bathroom, wouldn't be a women's bathroom, it wouldn't be a non-binary bathroom. Everyone would just have their own private place to conduct business that doesn't need talking about and doesn't need addressing. You know what I mean? I don't feel more masculine going into a man's toilet. I just think it's somewhere that you should just be away from everyone, regardless of the gender and so. Anyway, but yeah, it's difficult to talk about without saying something that's wrong or getting yourself in trouble. But I think there should be a separate toilet for people that are genderless or non-binary. There's pros and cons to both, for sure. And someone that was born in the wrong body then wants to use the bathroom that feels natural to them, then that it makes them feel more at one with that gender, makes them feel like the world sees them as that gender. So I understand that perspective as well. it's a real tough one, and I'm definitely not the person to have a say, I guess. Disabled toilets, of course, but that goes without saying. To me, that goes without saying. Um, we're all about inclusion here in every aspect. And I don't know why it bloody matters. You playing with football? Not currently. I'm currently streaming. Do 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 do. Sorry for starting this comment. No, I think the world is very hesitant to talk about things for fear of saying something wrong. I think it's important to talk about these things and important to share your views on things, particularly if they affect you. It personally doesn't affect me. If someone non-binary came into the men's bathroom, it wouldn't bother me in the slightest. So it's important to speak about how you feel. And like I say, particularly if it's you that's affected by what you're speaking about. 1,000,000%. School has a lot of acting to do when it comes to certain things in society. Yeah, actually, so it does, because it's a very, it's a medieval principle that's stuck in its ways. But you know, the educational system, in my opinion, is quite a flawed one to begin with anyway, because there's too many teachers that teach from a textbook rather than through inspiration and through life lessons, as opposed to just curriculum stuff that will very rarely be used. The whole educational system is based on letters you receive at the end of a year on how well you've remembered things that you've been told. School is a memory test. It's not. There's nothing academic about it, in my opinion. If we're going on track of like how school needs to catch up, like there needs to be, you're taught about life. Like, I didn't understand what taxes was until I was in my 20s. I, 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 I didn't. I wanted to go into the music industry, and I was taught how to play guitar and sing, but I wasn't taught about all of the politics that goes on in the music industry, what things to avoid, what, like, who to speak to, who not to speak to, what you need to sign up for, what you need to get ahead of in an administrative sense. Like, you get no help. Like that, you're taught the basics of a field, and then you're put out into the world. You've got a grade telling you how good you are at the basics, and then you trial and error. And if you mess up, it's on you, not the people that should have taught you. And if you succeed, it's on the people that taught you, because you got a good grade, so the school was obviously amazing. So there's no actual, there's no positive reinforcement. If I do well in music, oh, I went to a music college, they've obviously done a great job with him. Oh, he's failed in music, he's obviously not worked hard enough, he's obviously not talented. Like, there's no positive affirmation for me from that sense, from a personal standpoint in my specific scenario. So yeah, exactly. There's no in between. Do you think it'd be different if you did a full course on just music though? Pretty sure I did it at A levels, Jesse, and I learned how to compose for a string quartet. I learned how to tell the intervals between notes written on a stave and what mode that meant the song was in. And I also learned how to analyze music from ear, right? I've not used any of that in the pop industry. Not once. It gave me a better ear for music, but that's because I was around music 24/7. I think uni goes into a lot more depth. I've learned all sorts of legal doctrines. And whilst I agree with that, I also think that the uni system's flawed as well, which I've spoken about many times, because you get some words telling you how good you are in a field that you've spent £60,000 to be a part of before you've even entered it properly. School, to me, the advantages of school are the sociality of it all, and how how many different people from different backgrounds and different classes you associate with on a daily basis, and you learn how to be socially comfortable in your environment. Um, and then the rest of it, the curriculum, there's very, very few useful lessons in there, in my opinion. I've learnt more being out of school than I did in it, but I learnt the basics in school. I think primary school's wicked. I think nursery's wicked. It teaches you reading and writing and stuff, and then you can choose how you put those skills to good use. You know? But also, that is just my perspective. It's just my perspective. I personally didn't go to uni for that reason. I got into the Royal Northern College of Music to do a performance degree, and I thought, what's going to be better? Spending money to find out how to perform or going out there and performing? And I'm doing a lot better than most people my age that would have gone to that uni or had that offer if they were offered it. Um, so it swings and roundabouts. We have to interpret poems, which is useless for my future, but we don't learn how to do a good job interview. This is the thing. They do these half-assed, work experiences and career prep at the end of high school. It should be its own dedicated lesson. Do I like to ride with horses? Personally, no, I don't. You should learn about taxes. Million percent. Million percent. You should learn about the financial state the country you're currently residing in is in, and how that impacts you and your future income. We need to learn how to live. Do you know what? You need to learn. There should be a separate class. There's a separate class for English language and English literature, but there's not a class on how to get a mortgage and how to have a house. You like song Justin Bieber? Yeah, I like some of them, yeah. What kind of jewellery does the Easter Bunny wear? 14 karat gold. And, it might have changed dramatically since I was in school, but I personally know I left school and had no idea about taxes and no idea about mortgages and no idea about anything. I don't even know what a VAT is. Chat, honestly, write the number 1 in chat right now if you could explain to me what VAT is and how it works. And it's on everything. 16,000 plus VAT. What the fuck is VAT? Are you VAT registered? No, I'm not. I don't know what it means. Well, if you are, you get to claim your VAT back. But what do I pay VAT on? What even is VAT? It's just, it's one of those things. Like, how do we just pay this random amount to someone that has something that says they're VAT registered, and then we don't even know what it is. It's tax, isn't it? But it's not really. I don't even know how to explain it, but certain people are VAT registered as a precautionary thing for something, and if you're VAT registered, you can claim the money back at the end of a financial year. I don't really understand it very well. Yeah, it's value added VAT. Yeah, value added tax. Yeah, I don't know what's happening because my phone's broke. But hi, hello, you're cute. Thank you very much. Sorry to hear that your phone is broke. Oh, look at Million Meg on top of the game. Levied on a product repeatedly at every point of the sale in which value has been added. VAT is commonly expressed as a percentage of total cost. For example, if a product costs $100 and there's a 15% VAT, the customer will pay. But if a product costs £100, why are we paying £115? What's the VAT doing? Yeah, Amy, in essence, that's what it is. I'm being, devil's advocate and being a bit cynical in saying that I have no concept of what it is. Like, I've dealt with VAT registered people a lot in the industry, and I have a rough idea of what it is, but I'm just making the point that we're never really taught it until you're put in a situation where you have to deal with it. Um, Anonymous, bloody hell, that is very generous of you. Thank you so much. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Yes, I agree, but you should also not be judged for your own mistakes whilst you're finding out the change you want to see in the world as well. So I think there's a fine line. Like, not everyone needs to be a preacher. But if you have a voice, use it. Would be my advice. But thank you so much. That's very, very generous. I do appreciate that. And thank you ever so much. I'm going to give you a round of applause. Ugh. Have you a one song with Justin Bieber? And I don't have any songs with them, no. No. I've never met either of them. I'm going to a commercial college, so we learn about taxes and accounting and stuff you need as an entrepreneur. See that? Yeah, that's good. Have you started Christmas shopping yet? No! I want to do the same as last year, though. I want to do the same. I want to open a Discord channel where everyone tells me what to buy, because my Christmas presents went down the treat last year, because you lot were amazing at it. School focuses on the wrong things when creating content for students to learn. With that being said, it's unlikely things will change, because everything is set with learning standards as it has been for years, sadly. Exactly, Shalisa. Yeah, exactly that. It's like I was saying. Are we still planning to go through the saved list this eve, or want to leave it till tomorrow? If I'm honest, I'd rather leave it till tomorrow, if that's okay, Ames, just because I'm tired. Very tired. I had loads of calls with estate agents, and I had the PRS thing, and I was in IKEA, and I was up a ladder in the gutters today, and then had dinner, and then started streaming pretty much straight away. So I'm very tired. But if you want to spend, well, just if you no, to be fair, because I said I was going to stop the stream about half an hour ago. If you want, we can spend 15 minutes just going through it now. If you want, up the ladder in the gutters. Yeah. The house we live in has a lot of leaves and moss that go in the gutters, and then the area we live in is prone to flooding. So the area floods a lot if you don't keep your gutters clear. You like the song Old Town Road? Unironically, yes. The real question is, did you get meatballs in IKEA? Yes. Yes, I did. I did. I got 8 of them. It was bloody marvellous. Welcome to England. Yeehaw. So you do like Lil Nas X. I love what he stands for. I love how unapologetically himself he is in an industry that a lot of people aren't like him, which I think is wonderful. Do I optionally listen to his music? Personally, no. Man who fell over his slipper was on a ladder. The logic. Yeah. My foot's fine today, but I physically couldn't walk yesterday. Lil Nas X takes hate from no one, and I love it. Exactly that. It's just unapologetically himself. I mean, that's awesome. Yo, Katie, I've got a lot of time for you, but you cannot slander IKEA meatballs in my chat. We have rules. Right, we all like to follow the rules. Okay. You will sleep in the stream, sir. No, I won't. I'll be coming off soon. By the way, will give us any spoilers about your music? Once I have a release date, yes, I will. Yes, I will. Why would you wear slits? No, you're mixing up stories, Lexi. Don't worry about it. Gemma gifted to Katie. Sorry, but I prefer the hot dogs. Gemma, take the sub back. Take it back right now. But thank you, Gemma. I do appreciate you. But just don't give it to anyone. Slander at the meatballs. Never had them. Everyone go and do yourselves favours and go and try some IKEA meatballs. They are... Mwah. Never been to IKEA. What? Will you make vlogs? Probably more behind the scenes of music than vlogs. Noodles at IKEA? All too well. What is that? I live in the most country place in the US, so there's no IKEA near me. Ugh! What a nightmare, Shalisa. IKEA was like my home. I've moved house 4 times in 2 years. I was never not in IKEA. Every spare day I had, I was in IKEA. Awesome. I hate flat pack. Amy loves it though, so it's fine. Hemnes! Exactly! Hemnes wouldn't be a thing. Amy, what? I said you love flat pack. You love flat pack. I love going to IKEA and finding things, but then hate assembling them, whereas you like assembling them. Don't have an IKEA here. Been to one in Sweden. Woo! It's like an art project. Exactly. I'm going to let you keep thinking that. The most I can offer this chat store-wise is Walmart. Walmart. I've been to a Walmart, and I've been to a Target. I don't know about men. Oh, I went to Chick-fil-A. That was very nice. And I also went to Popeyes. Popeyes was disgusting. It was like a really rubbish KFC. Never been to a Walmart. I'm so sorry you've been to Walmart. Yeah. I just wanted to, we went to a green something. That was quite nice. I got food poisoning from the prawns, and then went to a soccer match and threw up the whole game. True story. That is a true story, Shalisa. I appreciate you more, Fovvs. Thank you for always bringing a smile to my face, and thank you. Me and Katie are best friends, and I love you both to the moon and back. Yes, Gemma, I appreciate that. Some of us know that story. Some of you do. Some of you do. Prawns are worth a food poisoning. I can't say I've had many prawns since that day. Lovely experience, huh? It was amazing. Whole greens. That's it. Whole greens. It was like a buffet section. I was on... These are during my my salad days, where I thought salads were a good snack. And I had prawns in my salad, and they'd gone off. Prawn toast. Yeah, prawn toast is a win. Didn't need seed thrown up. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I had a 3-month out of date eggs. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? I've never been to America. I love parts of America. Right, I'm going to come off because I need to go and do some more hunting and organizational stuff. But is this the man, the myth, the legend himself? It is ethical. How you doing, my friend? Long time no speak, other than today. You have a 1 guitar? No, I have a 5 guitars. Right. I will see you all. Probably, don't hold me to this. I will see you all over the weekend. Okay. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much, Nora. Thank you for the 10, and Char, thank you for 10, and everyone, thank you for the contributions. It does mean a lot. Thank you to Anonymous, and thank you to Shalisa. And thank you to everyone who's resubbed and all that good stuff. It does mean the world and help me out more than you will ever know. And hopefully, when Jekyll and Hyde comes out, you will see where all of the niceness has gone. Because that song took me 6 fucking studio sessions. Anyway, sweet dreams. Have a good one. I'll see you over the weekend.